Namaskar, Jai Hind. Let's discuss important features of Government of India Act of 1935. This act provided for the establishment of an all India federation consisting of provinces and princely states as units. The act divided the powers between the center and its units in terms of three lists. These are federal list for center, provincial list for provinces, and concurrent list for both. Residuary powers were given to Viceroy. However, the federation never came into being. Reason was the princely state did not join it. This act of 1935 abolished diarchy in the provinces and introduced provincial autonomy in its place. The provinces were allowed to act as an autonomous units of administration in their defined sphere. Moreover, the act introduced responsible government in provinces. That means governor was required to act with the advice of ministers responsible to the provincial legislature. This act came into effect in 1937 and was discontinued in 1939. This act also provided for the adoption of diarchy at the center. Consequently, the federal subjects were divided into two subjects, namely transferred subjects and reserved subjects. However, this provision of the act did not come into operation at all. This act also introduced the bicameralism in 6 out of 11 provinces. Thus, we can say that legislature of Bengal, Bombay, Madras, Bihar, Assam and United Province were made bicameral consisting of legislative council that is upper house and legislative assembly that is lower house. However, many restrictions were placed on them. Further, we can say that this act also further extended the principle of communal representation by providing separate electorate for depressed classes, that is scheduled caste, women and labor workers. This act of 1935 abolished the Council of India established by the Government of India Act of 1858. Thus, the Secretary of State for India was provided a team of advisors. This act extended franchise. About 10% of the total populations got the voting rights. Thus, we can say that this act played important role in constitutional history of the country. It also provided for the establishment of Reserve Bank of India to control the currency and credit of the country. This act also provided for the establishment of not only Federal Public Service Commission but also a Provincial Public Service Commission and Joint Public Service Commission for 2 or more provinces. And in the end, I would like to say that the Government of India Act of 1935 also provided for the establishment of Federal Court, which was set up in 1937. That's all about the important features of Government of India Act of 1935. In the next video, we will discuss about Indian Independence Act of 1947 and its main features. Jai Hind.